Starting.
You're live? Okay. My friends, I'd like to talk to you for a minute. My buddy here, Jason Gordon, just tagged me in a video. I caught wind on my way home about some signs like this that were up in my hometown. So my buddy asked me if I wanted to come over and go with him to go fucking talk about it. So I did. I went and knocked on the neighbor's door. They said that the upstairs tenant wasn't home. He was down at Cumberland Farms. So we took a ride down to Cumberland Farms. On the way home, I saw the so-called tenant sitting on a park bench right across from Norway Savings Bank. So I had my buddy here pull over, drop me off, and I stopped and talked to him for a minute. As it turns out, he's an old veteran. Apparently, he served in Vietnam, and he was from the 101st Airborne, which is the same division that I served in. So I tried to talk some sense into him. We walked the whole way home, which is probably only about a quarter of a mile, but he's an old man with a cane, so it took a minute. I tried to tell him that his ways were wrong. I tried to tell him that these fucking signs right here were wrong. He got a little hostile as we entered his apartment, held up his cane, tried to tell us that any good black man is a dead man. Well, I don't fucking agree with that shit. You understand? No good man is a dead man, okay? We're not gonna tolerate this shit around here. I got better things to do with my time. We're both working men. We both own fucking businesses, okay? We took time out of our personal schedule to come and address your fucking ass about signs like this. Okay? Stupid. I can tell you right now, I'm not the toughest guy in town, but you hang up a fucking sign like this in my town, and I'm gonna knock on your door. Okay? Don't be a fucking dick. Understand in your brain that shit ain't the way it used to be. Shit's changed, and you have to adapt to your new fucking situations. But this, I won't tolerate. I don't care who you are. You could be a friend, or you could be fucking a 70-year-old veteran like fucking Richard. It don't matter.
Don't be a dick.
Wake the fuck up. Don't be a dick.
This video was posted 5 years ago. It captured a pivotal moment, one that challenged hateful behavior. Before we go any further, I want to acknowledge those two men in that video who stood up for what was truly right. In every generation, unexpected alliances form. Sometimes they're a blessing. Other times, they're a burden. We often rush to celebrate these forms of unity, hoping it means we've turned a corner. But here's the danger. These alliances can lull us into believing that humanity is naturally good. That's a lie we can't afford. Many fail to realize that such loose thinking only grants evil systems and regimes access to further exploit our strengths and weaknesses, keeping us under close scrutiny. You cannot expect the good ones to go against their brothers, sisters, mothers, fathers, and friends. And when they're not fighting alongside us, they're being used, sometimes unknowingly, as tools for infiltration. The most dangerous traitors don't always mean to betray. History shows us how fast people can turn. When bonds of love or friendship fail, coercion steps in. This is why I stand firmly against divestment, not in the abstract, but in practice. Because divestment, as it's happening now, doesn't mean withdrawal. It means confusion. It means partially staying in the community, pretending to be an ally, while quietly recruiting for a different agenda. A wolf in cultural clothing. Let's talk about recovery from traumas. While some groups receive billions to heal, rebuild, and thrive, we've been given scraps. We're told to be thankful. Grateful to be out of chains, even though they replace them with electric fences. That's not freedom. That's a cruel joke. But I put a lot of the blame on us. In 2025, we're the one doing it to ourselves. We don't hold our own accountable for destructive behaviors. Now, here's a disturbing truth no one wants to say out loud. In the context of the Black experience, a specific strategy is at play. A person can look white, East Asian, or racially ambiguous, and still be classified as Black, but never the other way around. You can't appear Black and be called white or Asian. That's not inclusion, that's erasure. This isn't about gatekeeping, it's about survival. If you can replace Black faces with Black labels on non-Black bodies, you erase presence. You erase struggle. You erase power. We're being asked to fight a system older than any of us. And no matter how many good people rise from their ranks, we cannot afford gray areas. Not anymore. Because this fight isn't about inclusion, it's about ownership. It's for truth. It's for memory. And it's for the right to exist without being rewritten. Don't let them erase what matters. Stay awake. Stay rooted. Rebuild. Like if this spoke to you. Comment to share your truth. Subscribe to keep this conversation alive.